What do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
What a start for this defense, Mike. They talked all week about how important it was to win the turnover battle, and here they go. That's a big one and goes a long way towards accomplishing that goal.
Yeah! Here we go! Boy, Kill! A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Prescott on the run to the right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
First down, Prescott exiting the pocket right, and that time the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
15 at the 35-yard line.
Prescott now moving to his right. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Here we go, 47. On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now Dak on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in! George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
I just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game. Like you see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. Oh, and he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 35 yards.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Minnesota.
So after one, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Jones. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19.
To throw is McCarthy. Out to his right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he will get into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Cowboys 7.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Push. The ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Dak facing third and long. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And this one's blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
It's third and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is caught. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Fourth down and goal.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is fourth and goal. Now McCarthy escaping the pressure right. Aaron Jones. Touchdown Vikings. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Great job here on fourth and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for two.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing again is McCarthy. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Cowboys 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah! There we go!
Dak can throw it here on first down. Forced out wide. He'll let this go for Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait, take one!
A first down throw for Prescott. Again, working deep downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
4 yards.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Warning! Here we go, 47. Warning, take.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he's into the end zone. What a response! George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
16. Cowboys 14.
Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Price now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's McCarthy. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Dak to throw. Rolling right. Now he'll run it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Who got 46?
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Dak to throw. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's taken in.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. On the run, Jones begins this fourth quarter. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Up the middle, here's Jones.
And Jones, the ball carrier. The tackle by Bernardian overshown. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet, stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the first down.
Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mason trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Jadeveon Clowney brought it down. Pick up the 2. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Cowboys 14. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. Then we're going to 54.
Pistol now for Prescott. Forced to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 12-yard line.
Now on second and long.
Here we go, 47.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.